Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 2 of my Rome 2 Rise of the Republic campaign as the Insubres. Now, as I said in the last video, because there was not a fight in that first one, I was going to just upload this one pretty much immediately afterwards, so it should only have been less than a day since the last episode. We're getting ready to take our first settlement here, just in the turn, and we should see a sally out happening. In just a minute. Here we go. Yep, we are defending against Carnutas. We probably could actually just auto-resolve this. I noticed, this is just me personally, I tend to auto-resolve quite a bit when I play Rome 2, but I'm going to try to do it a lot less, even if it, because I know people want to see the battle, so since I'm doing this for YouTube. So let's go ahead and fight this battle on the battle map so we can take our first look at our beautiful units. You know what? Actually, guys, you should let me know, because I've done this on previous Total War campaigns, is sometimes I will just play for about a half hour, but if I'm not at a point where I'm about to fight a battle, I'll just keep going, because then that way I can save right before a battle, and so the first episode of the next episode, the first part of the next episode will always be a fight, and people seem to have liked that in the future, because that means every episode kicks off with a bang. So let me know if you'd want me to do that again. Alright, let's go ahead and group these up the way I want. Something like that. Let's get our general out of the mess. We have our horsemen. Let's put them over here to the side. We got our tribeless spearmen here, and as well as all of our skirmishers. Let's put the spearmen over here and go ahead and start the battle. And they should be coming to me first, so let's go ahead and just hit the quarter speed. So the whole idea, of course, here is going to be to attempt to destroy this first group before their reinforcements can adequately arrive. Alright, let's try to get around here and have our mercenary horsemen here. I've only got the one unit, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with them. Let's try to get them to destroy the skirmishers. Seeing a lot of inspiration being used. Nothing to worry about, though. Alright. We want to inspire our spearmen here. Let's get the Headland Hunters. It's actually go to slow motion mode here and actually take a look at what we're dealing with. So we have our Highland Hunters here. Who are, of course, very eager and already firing away. Erkos is our general with the Gaelic Elder Swordsman, very heavy melee infantry. We've also got our Gaelic Axemen here, who are quickly going to work, chopping up some of those limbs off those horses and their necks and whatnot. It's beautiful, simply glorious. We also got a few longsword warriors here. These are the ones that are making up the real meat and potatoes of my army. I do have spearmen. I just saw some. Yeah, right here. We also have... Wait, where are they? I'll come back to the spearmen. So our other skirmish unit besides these Highland Hunters is we have the Gaelic skirmishers who are throwing the javelins. Very nice. Very beautiful. Over here, you see more young swords, more young swords. Am I crazy? Here we go. We've got the tribeless warriors. So these are really cheap sword infantry, as you can see, just completely unarmored and essentially useless. We also have our tribeless slingers, which are going to be able to do some good work. Of course, absolutely worthless in a melee, but their stones are going to add up over time. And then here we have our tribeless spearmen, who are pretty much just tribeless warriors, except some of them actually have shields. So we've got one, two. We got two dudes here with shields, taking a nice charge right now, though. Perhaps we could send them into the frenzy. Some of these units have different special abilities. The frenzy here will improve their charge and weapon damage for a period, but it's going to make them very tired very fast. So you want to use that strategically. So yeah, a couple of them have shields, but still unarmored and just with a spear instead of a sword. And then we also have some more mercenary Gaelic axemen out here. Are these actually routing? Yeah, routing. Oh, these are mine. Oh, because I wasn't paying attention to them. This is slow motion, not paused. There is a difference. And so now I'm finding myself in a little bit of a rough spot here. But the Gaelic skirmishers, they're doing good work here. We're trying to focus down these noble horsemen that make up the general unit. And I think we could start to actually bring Oh, he's actually dead. The enemy general is now dead already. So now we've got these units retreating. We want to try to sprint down these tribeless slingers here, as well as the Gaelic skirmishers, and then the rest of these, yeah, they're all pretty cheap units. I don't see anything I should have to really be worried about. Maybe the axemen, but I think if I could just take care of everybody else, and what with the enemy's general already being dead, this is going to be no problem at all. So let's start to pivot these units, and maybe also we can play at regular speed. How about that? Okay. Looking real good. Yeah, we've got the Gaelic horsemen running all over the place. Real shame about mine, though. No, I was definitely not pleased with that. Look, I know I wasn't watching them because I was looking at the other stuff, but still, they routed that quickly in slow motion. That's absurd and unnecessary. Alright, so one of our units has already run out of ammunition, but hey, you know, it's a good problem to have. Of course, I want to attempt at least to use every bit of ammunition I can whenever I can. You know, arrows are cheap. Right, we've got some units here. They're trying to outflank us with the tribal warriors. I don't think it's anything too much to worry about. And we got some great fire coming down right here on their tribeless singlers. They've already lost a third of their forces. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have these 3 units, actually more than those 3, start having them come back. As you can see, it is actually mostly skirmishers that we're dealing with. We got the frenzied charge, go for it. Okay, we already got quite a few running here. Now this is the problem with not having horsemen, is it sometimes can be more than a little bit difficult to deal with these. We're going to get my general involved here, even though we probably shouldn't, but everything's going to be fine. So sorry about that. I thought my phone was on mute. Wait, was that my phone? I'm not even sure. Okay, so anyway, we've got a couple units that are taking some damage. We've got these young swords, for example, that are down to just 37 men, but that's okay. They're going to replenish faster than you think. We need to run back here, though. These tribalist warriors are actually doing really good, and the axemen are on the run. Just shows that old Machiavelli, who's not going to be entering the Italian scene for several centuries, after almost 1,000 years, really, after the start of this game, but the old maxim, mercenaries in war are useless, is very much going to hold up. Oh, some spearmen caught up with the Highland hunters. Let's try to get them out of there. Alright, we got more routing over here. I think we could just go to double speed. You know, once the melee units have all collapsed, it's pretty much over. And I believe they all have now. We just have skirmishers still. But yeah, they're basically done for. And being that these people were selling out, and I think they only had one turn left, there's not going to be much we have to worry about. Just need to run down these spare units, break them. Come on now, still confident, huh? Look at them go. With their jerky little 4x speed run. Whoa, sorry. My apologies to all headphone users for that one. Yeah, they're gonna try to clash, and it's just not going anywhere. All right, we could continue the battle. No real point in doing that. Let's go ahead and end it. Took a few more casualties than I would have liked, but the day is ours. And as I said, mercenaries in war are useless. I should not have even bothered with them. They both ran so damn quick. Probably just disband them. Ah, Tacitus. I remember reading him in university. He could be exciting sometimes. I sure liked him more than Suetonius. Alright, close victory. Well, yeah, I suppose that's fair. So we have options here. We could release the captives, we could enslave, or we can kill them. And I'm thinking we're going to maybe kill them. Let's see, enemy captured, 120 remaining. Wait, no. Enemy. Yeah, we're just gonna execute them. The enemy of my enemy will like me more for this. We're just gonna execute them. Let's keep this simple. Now, what is going on here at Vercellum? Oh, am I no longer encircling these people? Oh wait, settlement captured. So I could choose to raise it, which will give me 1,000 money. I, of course, could also sack it. And yeah, okay, let's actually go over what these three things are, because I'm going to use different ones in different situations. If I occupy the city, I'm going to gain nothing. Public order details. Provincial instability will be -1 for a turn and -5. For the conquest, the next turn is going to be -20. I'll peacefully occupy it and all my captives are released. I could sack the city, which is going to give me over 2,000 gold. Very nice. It's going to hurt more for the public order. And the previous owners won't like it very much, but if I'm sacking a city, I'm already at war. And I could also raise a city, which is only going to give me 1,000, but I just destroy everything just to the ground. Not something I want, because all this northern Italy stuff is something that I want to be a permanent part of my, this fledgling kingdom that I am creating. So we're just going to occupy it. Believe me, there's going to be lots of sacking and raiding going on later. We've also now destroyed that faction. Huzzah. So this is going to take us a few turns here to actually replenish everybody. Some of these are going to take up to 7 turns to replenish, but we're in no real rush, I think, unless... Wait a minute. Oh, the Ligures are actually quickly moving north. They are at war with the Bits. So perhaps I should take this opportunity to come over here to Retovium and take it quickly. So we're going to start heading that way. We're going to still be, getting increases on everything. And our general is not going to be able to get a new skill. Right now he's got philanthropy, which lets him inspire. I think we're going to go with warrior to increase his zeal, because bard, which is going to give you more morale against non-barbarian states, is not really going to come into play for quite a while. We're going to be fighting just other barbarians for some time. Let's see, how's the public order? Still having problems over here in Bergam, but we're about to finish the reservoir, so that's going to help take care of that issue. Now, since that's the case, should I perhaps start to begin work on a second stack? Slowly but surely. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. And other isms like that. Right. We now have another public order bonus that we should be having. War has been declared between the Bits and the Lepoti, so it looks like the Bits are pretty much done for. They're going to be ripped to bits. Alright. So again, we have to try to relieve them as best we can, so by taking Retovium, as I said before. We're going to keep moving west. Still lots of recovery to be done. Can't afford a Gaelic horseman. Could go for some tribalist slingers, and I'm just wondering if I maybe should just fuse these two together, merge a couple of these units. But for right now, let's grab another young sword. Not much in the way of profit coming in at the moment. Whoa, not researching any technologies, my bad. Okay, so we want to come over here and, yeah, let's start working our way over to the Sacred Hunt, because that is going to give me some moolah. It's going to be interesting to see how long Rome lasts, or what they're going to do. How far south am I going to have to go before I run into them? There is quite a few factions between me and them. Where the Bits have found peace, so now they can focus just over here on the Ligures. Still looking pretty good. Yeah, let's keep moving. These mercenaries, I think I'm just going to disband them. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Broken enemies know it's better to flee than face riders who will not spare their lives. Their morale's so garbage, though. We're just going to disband it. and that's already doing wonders for my money. Where's also those axemen? Here we go. Alright. Income levels already looking much better. Could get a couple of tribeless warriors just to fill things out, but I think the quality of the young swords is going to be better in the end. So what I'm hoping is that the Ligs are too busy trying to head west. The Lepoti have now declared war on me. Alright, nothing I can do about it, is there? Alright, our Druid continues to gain experience. Very nice. We could lower his upkeep costs for all units in the parent army. I don't need the subversion stuff so much. I think... yeah. Enlist today, indeed. So we could, I think... could we attack this settlement now if we so chose? It looks as though it's undefended. Could be a good easy one right here. Might actually be worth raising, or perhaps sacking, just to cripple them a little bit. Their provincial capital is just right over here, but I'm sure that's going to be much harder to get down to. Well, looking at how many units of mine still need a bit of replenishment, I think we're going to just wait a turn. Let's recruit some horsemen. Yeah. And like I said, just wait a turn. Alright, we got a trade agreement over here from the Veneti.
What say you to such an arrangement?
Any chance you could pay me too? Alright, 140. Hey, it's more than 0. I'll take it. And here they come. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble from the north. We also have a new trait gained. More authority and cunning. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? Looks like it's mostly tribal spearmen, bunch of worthless warriors, really. When you get right down to it. We could try to raise some forces. Oh, my bad. That's what I meant to click. We could try to recruit some quick units here. Tribal slingers is going to be essential. I can only recruit 3 things at a time, though. We could perhaps try to reinforce. I don't think we're going to be able to get there in time. No way. We'll just have to see what happens. Alright, what do we got here? Just a garrison army, which is going to be way too easy. This is definitely an auto-resolve situation. Okay, so perhaps we should sack, actually. Provincial instability, -1 per turn. Sack. What are we going to do? It doesn't capture it for me. We're just going to steal money. And maybe that's all we got to do. Sack gives me almost twice as much moolah. And damaging its buildings could be good too. Yeah, we're going to just sack it. And so now, military traditions, the light of Belenos. The brave men of this army have no many victories. Only their courage facing the enemy exceeds their skill at arms. Very good. So we can now come over here and give them a new tradition to make them stronger. Keepers of the Peace, +6 morale for all units during battles against raiding armies. I don't think that's going to come in so much, although the public order is kind of nice. We've also got formidable fighters and accomplished skirmishers. I actually like the idea that the accomplished skirmishers, you know, let's have those slings and such keep adding up. So we could raise it after we've sacked it. Alright, Imperium, your power knows no bounds. You can now maintain additional armies, fleets, and agents, issue more provincial edicts. So the main thing about this is going to now let me get more armies. So watch what I'm going to do here now that I got all this money. We're going to come up here to Comum. raise a new army. Yeah, Iburios here. We're going to raise his army up. Give him some noble horsemen. So now we got some fresh cavalry units we can use. And let's see, we can't... Yeah, that would be a transfer thing, but we do now have him here as a possible reinforcement. Let's go ahead and also recruit some more units. We're just going to make these the spearmen. Oh, but they're still going to be queued up behind the other ones. Still, it is something, I suppose. Yeah, we got the rest of these coming down. Am I still... Oh, can I actually recruit on this side? I think I might have screwed up. Yeah, I should have stopped him just this side of the provincial line so he could recruit more units. So that was actually a kind of a big mistake I just made. Public order here is now also garbage. And my general needs a new skill. Plus 10% charge bonus for all units. Give it to me. And perhaps the Warriors Lodge. I don't have any more units I can recruit there. So let's think about things we can spend on. I don't have the technology to do body and soul yet. So we might as well go for the village. Can't do the meeting ground yet either. Here's what we're going to do. Let's cancel that. Let's come back over here to Mediolanum. I'm just short of making it a fortified settlement. So we definitely need to do that. So the question is, do I go for their provincial capital next, or do I swing north to Vercellum? Alright, we did the Sacred Hunt, which should have given me money. We have a feast also, +4 public order per turn, plus 15% wealth from agriculture. Very good. Household is expanding. Our chief now has a wise man, giving us faster research rate by 5%, which is actually not that much, but we do have a troubled populace, however. A little bit over here. But first, as I said, we're going to do the fortified settlement, which is going to cost me a bit of food, but the wealth and the growth and such and the public order, all of it's too good to pass up. It looks like they actually have retreated here in the north, so I think I'm actually going to come back here to Mediolanum. And dare I go for their capital? Let's see what situation we're dealing with down here. Boy, if I could take their capital, it would just absolutely destroy them. Their farmstead is damaged. Are they at war with somebody else to the south of us, perhaps? But the Light of Belenos is quickly becoming a renowned force in our army. We've got the headhunters over here. It's just 3 units. Literally, that's it. It's just 3 units. In fact, I'm quite tempted to just run over there and kill them. These are axe warriors and tribeless warriors. I think I could actually just rush over and destroy them. Oh, I can't reach them. Okay. Well, since I can't reach them, let me get a little bit more meat in the army. But that would be great to just swing over there and kill a general. They're getting closer. What are they up to? Alright, slums in Retovium as a result of ruins or neglect. And I cannot repair that item just yet. We have, let's see, our administrator, better tax rate. Alright, let's kind of inch forward here. What are we dealing with? Wow, it would appear that they do not have anybody here. Very strange. They must have sent everybody to the north. Let's set up perhaps a couple of light... No, is that all we could do? No, let's get a light siege tower ready. And for right now, we will... Actually, no, I think we could just assault the way we are now. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to auto-resolve. That's fine, it's fine. We'll still assault. It's going to be too easy. Nothing happens to anyone which he is not fitted by nature to bear. Marcus Aurelius. For those of you who haven't, I highly do recommend that you read his meditations. Written while he was on a... Oh, is the fog going to help me? Actually, yeah, we're going to fight in the fog. While he was at war, trying to protect that which is Rome. And really, really interesting stuff. Alright, we have to rout everybody or get into the central plaza. What are we dealing with here? There's this gatehouse here. Where do we want to... Is this where we want to assault the wall? It gives us pretty easy access. We're going to have to go up that hill no matter what. I think they're just going to be stretched too thin. They won't be able to stop me. And the axemen are just who I wanted there. Got some tribalist slingers over there. We could try to come over here, but I think ultimately it's not going to do much for me. Yeah, let's just take it to 4 times speed. Either the ladder's going to get me up there or not. Simple as that. I don't think we're going to be able to shoot much. Wait, are we able to shoot them and they can't shoot us? No, no, there they go. There they go. We're only getting like 2 of them every volley, so not much is happening. Let's get some of our tribalist warriors moving up. Alright, looks like my axemen are rather easily driving off the slingers. See, it's not much in the way of the walls. You see they built up this mound here to hold the wall up. I think we can just have everybody start to climb over this wall now. Oh, except for, of course, my horsemen. They're just going to sit back here and do nothing, I suppose. Although it looks like they have a galley over here. Let's maybe keep... No, not the slingers. I don't want to keep the slingers back. Come on. Everybody charge the wall. Let's just go. I don't think this galley is going to be anything to worry about. They're tribalist warriors. I probably could destroy them with this horseman here. There we go. Got that annoying advisor out of the way now. Yeah, so since these are just tribalist slingers, tribalist spearmen, no real units of worth out here. Having a little bit of trouble, a tiny bit of trouble breaking through here. Let's send some young swords up against the warriors over here before we get flanked in a horrible fashion. Headhunters, though, looks like they're doing good work against the spearmen, firing over it. Some of them are actually coming out of this gate, which, if they want to foolishly do that, is just fine with me. Let's kind of make sure, though, that we're not sending my general in to deal with them. What's the deal here? They're just stuck. We're stuck here, and we're gonna be stuck here for a while. All right, more tribalist warriors coming to our flank. Damn, I really messed up with that misclick. It has been a while. And I think after all, we are going to send our general in. They're just slingers, backed up by more slingers, and we gotta end the fight. We've just got to deal with this quick, sooner rather than later. Alright, Arrow Tower is taking a fair amount of fire damage. Oh, these are the same unit. They're getting stuck. See, these are the bugs I was talking about, I think, in the last episode. There are definitely some bugs still in here. Yeah, they don't know where they're coming or going. It looks like some tribal warriors flanked around to attack my tribal slingers. Let's do that. Okay. And even though the gate's wide open, I can't actually walk through it. Wow, just good design. Good design as usual. Right, but we're about to break out of this little area here. Balance of power is really shifting in my favor, and it looks like the entire army is trying to bottle me up here, which is, I suppose, not the worst idea I've ever heard. But... okay, they shot down every single one of those people. They also seem to have repaired the fire damage. Alright, let's go. Take it at 4 speed. The skirmishers are definitely working for their side. We're about to capture the gatehouse. This one. Sorta. Let's actually get a couple of you over here so we can properly capture this point. I know they must have one more unit out there. I haven't routed them all. I think he went that way. Yeah, we gotta get up on the hill so we actually have a better view of everybody. Another gatehouse about to turn over here. No. Come over here. Why don't you come over here? Just capture all of them. And no idea where they... ah, here we go. Tribeless warriors in the center here. No need to have melee units come deal with this. We'll have our ranged units come and shoot them relentlessly. Alright, enemy is broken. So yeah, that was definitely bloodier than it would have been if I had just done the auto resolve, but I just wanted to... I was just playing sloppy. I was trying to get things done as quickly as possible. Looks like my axemen got completely killed. So now we're going to have to take a couple turns here to recuperate. Alright, very nice. Yeah, we'll just occupy this. Okay, cool. So now we have a coastal area that is ours. Awesome. First thing I want to do is see if I can recruit some more people. So I got the tribal slingers over here. And is that really the best that I've got going for me? It just might be. Okay, so not much in the way of recruitments. Let's try to get rid of these slums over here. It's going to cost me 500 to demolish, and I don't have that. Alright. But I think that's enough for today. Thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, and in the next episode, we're going to work on this conquest of pretty much all of Northwest Italy, since we're at war with all of them except for the bits over here, and we need to go after them at some point too, so that Mediolanum, I could actually have... this provincial capital, I can actually own all of it, and then we'll have 2 provinces up here once we defeat the Leps, and that will complete the Tale of our Kin objective, which will reward us with the Warlord. So thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.